Hello students, to continue with microeconomics chapter market equilibrium under perfect competition and effects of shift in demand and supply, part 3. Today's topic is shift in supply and market equilibrium. Shift in supply or change in supply has two aspects. First one is increase in supply, second is decrease in supply. Let us take first case, that is increase in supply. So you know that D is the demand curve, S is the supply curve, E is the equilibrium point, equilibrium quantity is Q, equilibrium price is P. When supply increases, supply curve shift to rightward side. New supply curve is S1 and new equilibrium is at point E1. So there is fall in equilibrium price from P to P1 and there is increase in equilibrium quantity from Q to Q1. This is the impact of increase in supply on market equilibrium. Now decrease in supply. In case of decrease in supply, the original demand curve is D, S is the supply curve, E is the point of equilibrium, equilibrium quantity is Q and equilibrium price is P. Now supply decreases. It means supply curve shift leftward side. New supply curve cuts the old demand curve at point E1, which is new equilibrium point. So equilibrium quantity is Q1 and equilibrium price is P1. So decrease in supply results in increase in equilibrium price and decrease in equilibrium quantity. Now shift in supply and equilibrium price, some exceptional situations. So in exceptional situation, there are two situations. First one is when demand for a commodity is perfectly elastic and supply increases or decreases. So when demand is perfectly elastic, look at the diagram. Demand curve is D. It is perfectly elastic demand curve. It means quantity demanded or supplied is unlimited. That is, at a given price, unlimited quantity demanded is there. S is supply curve, E is the equilibrium price, equilibrium quantity is Q, equilibrium price is P. Now supply increases, again supply curve shift to the rightward side. New equilibrium is at E1. So there is increase in equilibrium quantity from Q to Q1. Now new equilibrium quantity is Q1, whereas there is no change in equilibrium price. Same is the case in case of decrease in supply. When supply decreases from S to S1, supply curve shift to leftward side. New equilibrium is stuck at E1. There is no change in equilibrium price, but supply decreases, so there is decrease in equilibrium quantity. So it is clear, increase or decrease in supply of a commodity does not cause any change in its price in case demand for a commodity is perfectly elastic. Now next case is when demand for a commodity is perfectly inelastic. So when demand for a commodity is perfectly inelastic, that is demand is constant, increase or decrease in supply causes a full impact on price of the commodity. Of course, equilibrium quantity in this case remains constant simply because demand is constant. Now let us look at the diagram. In the diagram, D is the demand curve, which is perfectly inelastic demand curve. S is the supply curve, E equilibrium point, equilibrium price is P. equilibrium quantity is Q. Now supply increases. New supply curve is S1 and new equilibrium point is E1. So there is fall in price. Now new equilibrium price is P1, whereas there is no change in equilibrium quantity. Similarly, when there is decrease in supply also, in this case also supply decreases, supply curve shift to leftward side, it is S1 now, new equilibrium is E1. So there is increase in price from P to P1, whereas equilibrium quantity remains same, that is there is no change in equilibrium quantity. In a situation of perfectly inelastic demand curve, demand remains constant no matter what the price is. Accordingly, when supply curve shift to the right or to left, demand remains constant. Rise or fall in price does not cause any contraction or extension of demand. New equilibrium is struck corresponding to new price. Thanks for watching.